What is going on, Mavs fans? Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I am Jeffrey Cooperstein, and on tonight's show, we've got a watch party. It is the Dallas Mavericks. It is the Minnesota Timberwolves, a rematch of the Western Conference Finals from last year. Neither team looks quite the same, and boy, are the Mavericks short-handed. The big news of today, you can go check out the video on the channel. Dereck Lively has a broken foot, and God knows what the timeline is. So let me just give you a quick recap here. The Mavs initially said Lively had a sprained ankle, x-rays were negative. Then it comes out today, Shams Charania reported, Lively is expected to be reevaluated in 2 to 3 months. And then the Mavericks come out with a statement of their own saying that Dereck Lively is going to be reevaluated in 1 month. So what is it? Nobody knows. Dereck Lively is out tonight. Najee Marshall is out tonight. Klay Thompson is out tonight. Quentin Grimes and Kyrie Irving are back tonight. And, of course, the Mavericks take on the Oklahoma City Thunder tomorrow. So I wouldn't expect Kyrie Irving to play tomorrow. I don't know if Quentin Grimes will play tomorrow. The whole thing's just really, really messed up right now. But hopefully the Mavs can come out with a win tonight. And your starting five looks like this. Kyrie Irving, Quentin Grimes, Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington, and Max Prosper getting his first NBA start slides into the starting lineup for the Mavericks. So it'll be interesting to see Max get an extended run in this rotation. But, man, it's tough going out there right now for the Dallas Mavericks as they cannot stay healthy. They cannot string a game where their entire roster is together. And at the moment, it's looking bleak, but hopefully they can get a win tonight and give us something to all cheer about. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Shout out your city or your country down in the comment section below. Always curious to see where you guys are hanging out from. Noah, what up, Roni? You were first in the chat, as was Ty Man the Buckeye. Let me know where you guys are watching from down in the comments section. And let's just hope the Mavs can give us a watchable product tonight. I think if they can do that for us, that would be fantastic. Noah watching from Lubbock as usual. Appreciate all the support on today's show. We already got 21 people watching as well. Let me know where y'all are watching from. Congrats to Ty Man. Your Buckeyes national champs. That's pretty cool to see. So congratulations to you, even though they beat my Longhorns. It looks like the Timberwolves are relatively healthy tonight, so Mavs are going to need a miracle from both Kyrie and Quentin Grimes, and they're going to need another career night from Daniel Gafford if they're going to win this one. Oh boy, it's crazy. And so we did cover the Dereck Lively news on the channel. So if you haven't seen that already, go ahead and check that out. It's youtube.com/MavsTV. Just go to the videos tab and you'll see that there. And then tomorrow, we will be taking a look at potential Dereck Lively replacements. Who could the Mavs go get at the NBA trade deadline? We'll take a look at that for tomorrow's video here on the channel. While we are, doing a little bit of the build-up here and getting people into the stream, let me tell you guys about our sponsor, which, of course, is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million users and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. And the big game is almost here, and it is now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with PrizePicks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. PrizePicks is also giving away a free pick for the big game, where one of the starting quarterbacks will only need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct on at least one more stat projection, you can win some real cash. Check out the promo tab to tail any of our Super Sweat Millie winners in big game lineups. If you tail a lineup that goes 3 for 3, you can win a split up to $1 million in promo funds. And PrizePicks is also the best place to get real sports action in over 30 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. PrizePicks also invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if one of your picks does not hit. Here is my projection for tonight's Mavericks versus Timberwolves game. I'm going to take the more on Daniel Gafford, 13.5 points. He's coming off a career high, so I'll take the more there. I'll take the less on Kyrie Irving, 27 points. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling that Kyrie won't get more than 27. And I'll also take the more on Rudy Gobert, 10 points. I know the Mavs kind of own Rudy Gobert, but in the shorthanded state that the Mavericks are in right now, I think I'm going to take the more there. You can copy my picks or you can fade them. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. All right. Shout out to PrizePicks. Cowboy season says, cool. What up, Cowboy season? You might be more down bad than we are here at Mavericks Today because, my goodness, are the Cowboys in complete dysfunction. Malachi says we should have signed Andre Drummond instead of Dinwiddie. Don't disagree. Andre Drummond could still be an option for the Mavs at the trade deadline. I think that is someone that the Mavericks will look at, and that is someone the Mavericks could potentially make an offer for. So keep an eye on that one, Malachi. Turkish, what's good, brother? What's going on? Hoping the Mavs can get a win tonight. Let me know where you guys are watching from down in the comments. Noah says, Super Bowl prediction, I'm going to go with Chiefs over Eagles once again. I think that's the rematch. I think the Chiefs win again, and they officially cement their dynasty. Cowboy season watching from McKinney. What's up? Regless, get Jay Sharp back in the mix. Wouldn't hate that at all. I originally tweeted out that they should release Brandon Williams and sign Jamarion Sharp. I think they should actually release Kessler Edwards and sign Jamarion Sharp to a two-way deal. I think that would be a very smart move by Nico Harrison and this front office to bring in a guy who's 7'5", who's averaging 3 blocks a night in the G League. Look, if you can block shots like that, I think you have a place in this league. And given the Mavericks' desperate need for immediate center help, it wouldn't shock me if in the next couple of days even, they make a move, they sign Jamarion Sharp, and release Kessler Edwards. I would not be shocked at that whatsoever. That's a good shout-out, Regless. Turkish says, was depressed at work when I got the Lively notification. I was literally on the way to the office when I got the notification. I was like, so this is how my day is starting, huh? This is how we're going to start today. Absolutely ridiculous, man. This team just, the injury bug, they can't get away from it this year. There's a few theories out there as to why that's the case. I don't want to play conspiracy theories, but there's definitely some interesting things going on out there, and that's all I'll kind of say about that. Here is tonight's Super Chat menu if you are so inclined. Any Super Chat, we will give you a shout-out. $5 will spin the Mavericks Today wheel, and for $10, we will take some Jell-O shots. Let me show you what's on the wheel here. Just a few things that we have cooked up for tonight's stream. Have a little fun. I've got 10 jumping jacks. I've got say something nice about Rudy Gobert, which you can't really do that. I've got name a random Mav. Take some Jell-O shots as well. I got a let's go Mavs chant. That's what's cooking on the wheel. So if you want to do that, you can send in a $5 super chat and we will get that going as well. What up, Myers? What up? Let's go Mavs MFFL all day long. Noah, not a fan of Anthony Simons. I don't think that's exactly what the Mavericks need. If you want to go six-man style, I think that I think Jordan Clarkson would be a better option for the Mavericks. He's a little cheaper, and I think he just fits better as a six-man. Turkish says, if we could stay afloat until Luka comes back, I think we'll be fine. Easier said than done. Yeah, I'm looking at the beginning of February for Luka to come back, maybe the second week in February before the All-Star break. They're 10-11 without Luka this year. If you can just stay 500 without Luka, you'll be okay, and you'll be right in the mix. Now, I think the Mavericks' goal at this point is to get themselves into the play-in. I don't even think they're trying to get a top 16. Now, obviously, they're trying, but I think that they're looking at this thing as long as we get to the play-in, we'll win that, and we'll be fine. It's a very dangerous game to play. I don't love that thinking whatsoever, but I kind of think that's what the Mavs are thinking right now, given the status of this team. I mean, tonight you have 3 starters out in Luka and Lively and Thompson. You have a key bench guy in Najee Marshall who's playing some really good ball lately who's out. Quentin Grimes returns to the lineup. That certainly helps you. I mean, asking Quentin Grimes to score 25 isn't going to be easy, but it's kind of what you're asking him to do tonight. Kyrie, you're asking him to shoulder the load. I'm not expecting Kyrie to play tomorrow against Oklahoma City, just given the history of the Mavericks back-to-backs this season. I don't think he's going to play. You're basically putting all your eggs into this basket tonight, and you're not even doing that because you have major rotation players out. 100% agree, Turkish. Yeah, I don't like the thinking either, but it is what it is. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up icon. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel, and it pushes this video to more Mavericks fans alike. We've got 46 people watching and only 9 likes. Now we got 10 likes. Let's get that up to 25 before tip-off. Noah, Maxey, Kleba, and 3 second-round picks for Valanciunas. I said it, Maxey in a protected first. I honestly think that's what it would take to get him, and I would do it. Valanciunas averaging 11, almost 12 points this year, about 8 rebounds. Pretty efficient from the field. Pretty affordable contract as well, about $10 million a year for the next 2 seasons after this. So I like Valanciunas a lot. I know the Mavs have been linked to him before. This is the perfect time to go and get him. You have a matching contract in Kleba, and when you look at what the Mavericks need right now, center is an immediate need. Like I said, go watch the video out on the channel if you haven't already. Tamara says this all started when the fight happened. It's kind of been going on all year, to be honest with you. Like, the injury bug's been happening all year. They definitely got screwed by the NBA with PJ getting suspended 4 games. But the fight certainly didn't help things. Although, like I said, I don't think the NBA handled that correctly. Yeah, man, it's tough, and you're gonna need something to happen here. Malachi says throw Exum in that trade. I'd be a little hesitant to do that. Excuse me. I think you really need Dante Exum back. He was on the court working out before the game, so it seems like his return actually is inching closer. I would say he's probably 2-ish weeks away from being in a lineup where he can play 15 minutes. If Dante Exum can play 15 minutes, that is absolutely huge because that takes 15 minutes away from Spencer Dinwiddie. And you need to limit Spencer Dinwiddie's minutes. I am so tired of seeing that guy on the court, man. You guys know how I feel about him. I don't need to go on a whole spiel, but it's absolutely ridiculous. Omac's getting his first start tonight. That's fun. So we'll see what the kid out of Montreal and Marquette can do here. That will certainly be fun to watch. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that sub button. There we are right there. We're at 31,000 subscribers. I appreciate all of the support you guys have given me over the last 5 or 6 months. And we hit 31. The road to 32 starts now. Let's do it for OJ Mayo. Come on. My goal for tonight's show, actually, is to get to 31,150. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Dante says starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. Let me go refresh my memory. It's a different starting 5 that they have not used before, Dante. We've got Omax Prosper getting his first start as a Maverick tonight. We got PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Quentin Grimes, and Kyrie Irving as your starting 5. So Kyrie Irving, Quentin Grimes, Omax Prosper, PJ Washington, and Daniel Gafford. For Minnesota, you have Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, the Dallas native, and Rudy Gobert. So that's their main healthy starting 5 there. Turkish, I know. Yeah, if he's a backup, if he's the 4th guard on this team, when you have Luka, 4th point guard, when you have Luka, Kyrie, Exum, and then Dinwiddie, I'm okay with that. Like, if he plays 10 to 15 and gives you aggressive minutes from the bench, the one thing that Dinwiddie does well is he doesn't turn the ball over, and in the postseason, that can certainly be valuable. So if you're fully healthy and he's your 4th guard, that I've been saying that. Like, I'm all right with that. I think that's fine. Dante, Klay not playing tonight. Tomorrow, Dwight Powell is out, so you don't have to worry about that. He's got a hip strain, so he's out for the foreseeable future. Roni, do you think we most certainly make a trade now with D-Live injury like a Kleba or Hardy trade? Well, I'll tell you this. Nico Harrison, in all 3 years that he has been in charge of this team, has made a trade at the deadline. And that was not even necessarily when the Mavericks had huge needs. So take that info with what you will. Compound that with the Lively injury. I would be very, very surprised if the Mavericks did not make a move ahead of February 6th. What that move is, I don't know. Like I said, center is your clear biggest need at the moment. Do they go out and get a wing? I think that need is kind of put on the back burner. I would say a 4 or a 5 is what the Mavs are going to look at here at the deadline. Does it involve Kleba? Does it involve Hardy? I would say those are your two most likely to be traded. I don't think the Mavs want to trade Quentin Grimes because I think they'd like to keep him as a longer-term piece. He'll hit restricted free agency, and the Mavs can match any offer there. So I think they'd like to hang on to him. Daniel Gafford's off the table. He's not getting traded. So I think your most tradable pieces right now are going to be Kleba and Grimes, and then your 2 first-round picks. Roney, spent on event minimum. People acting like he's making a lot of money. He's been decent for us. Look, he's being asked to do way too much. I know that's not his fault, but I'm so tired of seeing him pound the rock for 20 seconds and then take a contested 28-footer on the shot clock. He's shooting under 40% from the field this season. Not from 3, from the field. If Dinwiddie gets aggressive and goes to the basket, he's able to get fouled and finish around the rim. I actually think that's where he's pretty good. But he settles for so many contested, ridiculous jump shots. And I'm tired of seeing it. Frankly. Any names on the free agency market you'd be interested in? JaVale McGee reunion. No more JaVale McGee on this squad, brother. I can tell you that. 2031 first, I would say, Noah. I think that'd be the most realistic for sure. What up, Moon? Welcome back in, my friend. Appreciate you. Welcome back in. I think we're about to get started here in just a couple of moments, as it looks like ESPN, again, the classic 12-minute slate. No shock there, but that's okay. Again, the starting 5 for the Mavs: Kyrie Irving, Quentin Grimes, Olivier Maxence Prosper, PJ Washington, and Daniel Gafford. Mavs are wearing their City Edition white unis tonight along with the court. And we are about to get underway here in Dallas. If you are ready for tip-off, go spam those MFFLs down in the comment section. Let me know who the real ones are down below as we get going here tonight. My man, Steven Basil. AAC looking like a beaut. It's brutal right now, man. I need this team to come out firing tonight because they have just, to be honest, they've kind of sucked the life out of me right now with all the injuries and the bullshit losses to the Pelicans and to the Hornets. They've kind of sucked the life out of me, so I want to see this team inject some energy into me tonight. Prove to me that I should be watching these games. That's kind of how I feel with this team. Buddy Bear, what's up, brother? What's going on? Been a minute life, you know. Hey, I feel that, man. I feel that. Appreciate you tuning in. Shout out Reglis. Shout out Basil, Austin, Hellinger, Roney. Will Omax hit threes is the question. He'll take a few tonight. That's the next step in his development for sure, is to hit threes consistently. So let's see if he can go ahead and do that. I'll get the ESPN box score ready for you guys. I know that's our favorite here. Let's do these. All right, here we go. Tip-off is here, and the Timberwolves win the tip. Anthony Edwards will take it up the right side. He'll dribble handoff to Conley, who gets it to Julius Randle. They have it with Gobert now, a little two-man game with Anthony Edwards. Gobert goes up with the left and misses. Mavs grab the rebound. PJ Washington now heads the other way. He plays with pace. He'll lay it up with his left hand and in. Nice move by PJ Washington to get the Mavs on the board first. I like the aggressiveness. Conley's got it. He gets a screen from Randle. They switch Omax onto him. Here's Randle now. He's got a mismatch with Kyrie. He'll back him down. No help defense comes. Gafford finally comes now. Randle picks up his dribble. Kyrie pokes it out of bounds. Good defense from Kyrie, who was clearly outmatched there. get the box score up. And a foul is called on Olivier Maxence Prosper. And they will go, Julius Randle will go to the line for the deuce. All right, well, it looks like the box score is not working right now, so that's no good. We'll get that up as soon as we can for you. First one for Randle, up and good. Julius converts the second. It was a 3-point foul there, so Randle going to the line for 3. No Luka, Boswell. What up, Julianne? What's good? Oh, you're an Ohio State fan? That breaks my heart. Ohio State beat my Longhorns, but it was a great game. They definitely deserve to be national champs. They were kind of the best team all season, even though they screwed around early. Timberwolves take a 3-2 lead. Daniel Gafford's got it at the top of the key. Throws it down low to Washington, who gets fouled by Mike Conley as Washington had him sealed off, and Conley had no choice but to foul him. Feel like Mike Conley always kills the Mavs, man. Always kills the Mavs, even in his old age. Just see that guy, and he strikes fear into me. Kyrie will inbound from the right hash as he finds Washington. Washington on the right baseline now. Sizes up Randle, crosses over, throws it to Quentin Grimes, and a foul will be called on Randle. Couple fouls here to start. Julianne, Klay is out tonight, unfortunately. No Klay tonight. They say it's an ankle sprain. He'll play tomorrow against OKC. Gafford inbounds. Kyrie dribbles right in the lane. Floater up. Foul once again. And Kyrie will go to the line now. We got a parade of fouls here to start this game. Already 3 team fouls on Minnesota in the first minute and a half of this one. All right, looks like the box score is back. So let's go ahead and get that one up for you. Kyrie converts the first free throw. Second one, up and good. Mavs take the lead right back. There we go. There we go. All right. We're in business now. Gobert's got it in the lane. He'll throw it out to Conley. Swings it over to Edwards. Edwards guarded by Grimes. Grimes got caught up in the air. Edwards with the floater. It's no good. Gafford, the board. Kyrie brings it up. It's over to Washington, who will dribble with his left. He'll go off the glass and in. Nice move from P.J. Washington. 4 quick points for the Mavs. Edwards brings it up. Gets a screen from Rudy. They trap Edwards. He'll throw it out to Randle, who's once again matched up on Kyrie. Randle will pull up from 15. No good. Grimes the board this time. Grimes to Washington. Back to Grimes. Grimes, step back. He'll throw it to Washington. Finds him for a wide open 3 on the right wing. No good. Rebound to Omax Prosper, or he gets fouled as Omax is really aggressive on that offensive glass we saw the other day against Charlotte, where he had 4 or 5 offensive boards. Would have had another one if he wasn't fouled by, it looks like, either Conley or Randle. And the Mavs are going to be now in the bonus for the rest of the first quarter. So that's a big development here, just 3 minutes in. Omax will take a 3 off the inbound. He misses. And the rebound goes to Julius Randle. Randle up to Edwards. Edwards back to Randle. Randle will rise and fire from the top of the key. It's short. Omax grabs the board. Trizzle. We got Kyrie now who will take a 3. No good. Gobert grabs the board there. Conley throws it to Randall, who will post up Quentin Grimes. They trap Randall. He's in the corner. Great defense by the Mavs. Deflected out of bounds. It will be Timberwolves basketball with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Calvin, you're still welcome here, brother. Appreciate you. Luka Longballs, what's good? Go Mavs. Early 6-3 lead for the Mavs so far. Baseline inbound from Conley to Gobert. They get it out to McDaniels, who throws it away as Conley was cutting towards the basket. And it will be Mavs ball. Washington brings it up the right side. Crosses over Randall, bumps in the lane, up, and no good. Rims out. Beat Randall, just couldn't finish. McDaniels goes the other way. He'll go in the lane, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line 4-2. McDaniels. First one up. No good. Second one up for Jaden McDaniels. That one is good. It's 6-4 early in this one. Got a couple of T-Wolves fans in here. PJ Washington gets it on a curl from Gafford. He'll throw it up off the glass. It's no good. Gafford fighting for the rebound. It's out off Gobert. It will be Mavs ball. Baseline out of bounds. Omax throws it into Grimes. Grimes back out to Gafford with 10 on the shot clock. Dribble handoff back to Grimes. Grimes knifes his way into the lane at the foul line. Throws it up. No good. Omax the offensive rebound. He kicks it out to Kyrie. Kyrie shot fake in the lane. Throws it off to Gafford. Gafford goes up strong. It's blocked. And it will be out off the Mavericks Timberwolves basketball. Conley. Okay, sounds good. Gobert throws it over to McDaniels. McDaniels slams it home. Tie ball game. Washington at the top of the key. He will rise and fire from three. No good. Low-scoring game so far here. Conley gets it to Edwards. Edwards splits a double team in the lane. Eurostep goes up. Gets the foul on Kyrie. And he will go to the line 4-2. Dan the Man, what's good? Kevin Howe, who is Marcel? Who is Marcel? Zorak, what's up? Damn, injuries got us bad. Yes, sir. They really did. Mavs are depleted right now, man. Really depleted. Both free throws are good for Ant. 8-6 here. Kyrie and Grimes playing a little pick and roll as Maxi Kleber has entered the game as well. Kyrie crosses over Mike Conley in the lane, off the glass and in. Nice move by Kyrie Irving. Kyrie with 4, Washington with 4, and that's the whole scoring for the Mavericks. Timberwolves they've made just one field goal so far. And that was Kyrie's 18,000th point. As McDaniels will pull up from 3, it's no good. And there's an offensive foul, a loose ball foul on Minnesota. That will go the Mavs' way. Kyrie, that was his 18,000th point. Feels like he has more than that, to be honest. On the left side is Irving. He will kick it over to Kleber. Kleber hesitates to shoot. He'll drive. Gets McDaniels up in the air. He gets fouled. And Maxi Kleber will go to the line after we come back from the media timeout. Kleber's so hesitant to shoot, but that time his shot faked worked, got himself into the lane, and drew a foul. So he will go to the line. While we are at our first TV timeout of the game, I do want to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million users and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. The big game is almost here, and it is now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with PrizePicks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. PrizePicks is also giving away one free pick for the big game, where one of the following starting quarterbacks, will need only 1 yard to win. And if you're correct on that, and at least one more stat projection, you can win up to real cash. PrizePicks also invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks does not hit. And it is the best place to get action on sports in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. I do have a little projection for tonight's game between the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. I took the more on Daniel Gafford, 13.5 points. Gafford had a great game the other day against Charlotte, so I took the more there. Took the less on Kyrie Irving, 27 points. Hope I'm wrong about that one, but it was just a gut feeling there. And then I took the more on Rudy Gobert points, given the Mavs' depleted injury status at the moment. So you can copy my picks, or you can make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS. When you download the PrizePicks app, you get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. That link will be clickable in the comments and the description of today's show. We won our PrizePicks the other day in the Mavs versus Hornets game. Unfortunately, the Mavericks didn't win that game, but we won it, so that was fun. Shout out to our homies over at PrizePicks. Kevin, what's good? The guy who does the Mavs games that streams usually. I have no idea who Marcel is, but my name is Jeffrey Cooperstein. I'm the only streamer on this Mavericks channel here. It's youtube.com/MavsTV. You can hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm the only one. I don't know who Marcel is, unfortunately. There we go. That's my name. That's the channel. It's youtube.com/MavsTV. Julianne, I'm hearing that Luka will be back approximately 2 weeks or so. Just give that some thought. About 2 weeks or so for Luka. Buddy Bear with the $5 super chat. I'll get you on screen here, Buddy Bear. Give me 1 sec. Appreciate you, Buddy Bear. First super chat of the night. LBB, an absolute chat sports real one. The way Texans fans feel about the Chiefs is how everyone outside Houston feels about the Astros. That's karma. The cheaters get cheated on. Could not have said it better, Mr. Buddy Bear. I absolutely hate the Houston Astros. They are, I would say, it's them and Texas A&M are my 2 most hated teams in sports. So if you're a Texas A&M fan, I'm sorry, but absolutely despise them. And I can't agree more with you right there, Buddy Bear. I appreciate it. We'll spin the wheel here at the next dead ball. As out of the break, the Mavs get a stop with the 9-8 lead. Kyrie's got it now. He's on Randall. This is a mismatch for Kyrie. Let's see if he can cook him. He goes to his left. Randall plays really good defense on Kyrie and gets the steal. Here comes Conley the other way. Conley hesitates, drives, brings it back out to Edwards. He'll call for a screen from Randall. He gets another one from Gobert as he goes around the horn. Gobert in the lane, throws it out to Conley, who will rise and fire from 3 and hit it. Old man still got game. Mike Conley does. Old man still got game. Oh, good. Spencer Dinwiddie's in the game. Don't piss me off tonight, Spence. As he gets a screen from Kleba. Drives left in the lane. Kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes drives. Throws it back out to Maxey with 3 on the shot clock. This is going to be a bad shot as Grimes will heave from 3. Well short. Mike Conley, the rebound. When Dinwiddie comes in the game, the offense starts sucking. I don't think it's a coincidence. Here's Edwards. Throws it up to Gobert for an easy lob as the Mavs are caught in no man's land there. 13-9 lead for the Timberwolves with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie's got it on the logo. He'll get it to Kleba, who will dribble handoff to Kyrie. Kyrie has Nick Alexander-Walker on his hip, drives right past him, lays it up and in. He just absolutely cooked Nick Alexander-Walker right there. As Kyrie's going to have a big one for the Mavs tonight. There's no two ways about it. Here's Edwards on the right side. He's guarded by Kyrie. He will step back. It rims in and out. Kleba, a nice rebound there. Kyrie throws it up ahead to Grimes. They get it to Kleba at the top. Kyrie comes against the dribble handoff, pulls up from 3. Well short. Alexander Walker coming the other way. He's got it now. A screen from Gobert. Passes it over to Randall, who drives. Throws it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Edwards. They're going around the horn here. Nice deflection by Dinwiddie right to Conley, who goes to Gobert. And Kyrie has to foul Gobert, who will go to the line for 2. Second on Kyrie. Cannot have Kyrie Irving get in foul trouble. That would be an absolute disaster if that happens. That would be an absolute abject disaster. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's youtube.com/MavsTV. We do weekly watch parties, hopefully a couple more than weekly, now that the NFL season is drawing to a close. Covering the latest Mavericks news and rumors leading up to the trade deadline. We'll keep you guys covered there. If there's an injury, we'll keep you covered there. It's youtube.com/MavsTV. Stay locked in. What up, El? Joey DeLuca, my boy. What's going on, my friend? What up, Brent Workman? What's going on? Arnold. What is up? Good seeing you the other day, Arnold. Always good seeing you, my friend. Appreciate you. Gobert knocks down both free throws, and it is a 15-11 Timberwolves lead. Gafford gets it to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie will step back 3, and no good. Edwards, the board there. Edwards tried to cross up Washington. Washington played it great off. Oh, I thought he stripped it. He did strip it, but it goes off of Washington, and it will be Timberwolves basketball here with 3:40 remaining in the quarter. If you hear some banging in the background, pause. Don't be alarmed. We're doing major construction here at Chat Sports, and there's a lot of it going on right now. As Anthony Edwards converts the deuce for the Timberwolves, and it is 17-11. Kessler Edwards on the drive, and he'll get his first points of the season for the Dallas Mavericks. Like I said earlier in our postgame show, I wouldn't be opposed whatsoever to cutting Kessler Edwards and signing Jamarion Sharp to have him play. Naz Reid has checked in. He'll drive. It's blocked by Gafford. Omax Prosper going the other way. He's one-on-one on Alexander Walker. Omax, coast to coast, lays it up. No good, but he's... Oh, goaltend. Goaltend on Nick Alexander Walker, and the bucket will count. Love the aggressiveness from Omax Prosper. Klay is out tonight. No Klay. No Klay. Ty, man, what's good? Joey DeLuca, my man. New York Knicks now. Real one legend. What's good, Joey? Appreciate all the support, my friend. With 170 people watching, I do want to show you guys our Super Chat menu that we have on offer for tonight. Obviously, Super Chats are not required whatsoever, but they are greatly appreciated as they go a long way into helping the channel out. They help us get more content out, help us with more studio space, as we are doing a major expansion of Chat Sports. and it's all because of y'all's generosity. Any super chat, of course, we'll give you a shout out on today's show. Buddy Bear, I do need to spin the wheel for you as well. We'll do that here in just a moment for every 5. And for 10, we will do some Jello shots. So without further ado, let's go ahead and spin the Mavericks Today wheel for Mr. Lord Buddy Bear. All right, here we go. Set it up. Boom, boom. Then, boom. All right. Spin the wheel. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. 10 jumping jacks. Oh, God. I shouldn't have put this one on there. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Didn't get a chance to work out today. I was literally about to go work out before the Dereck Lively injury news dropped. So didn't have a chance to do that. So this will be my my calisthenics for the day. We will get ESPN back up. And there we go. The ESPN bug is tripping today. We might just have to go back to the OG here. Brother Stitch, what's good? The Colin guy, Wolves are better. We'll see. We'll see. Good luck. Best of luck to you. We are at a TV timeout here, the second one of the quarter. Julius Randle averages 23.5 points a game against the Mavericks, which is the second highest against any opponent. He only averages more against the Lakers, which is funny because he used to play for the Lakers. Lakers and Mavs are up there, and then it's Wizards, Bulls, Pistons. It's a very strange team list there. Julianne says Klay is in a slump. Julianne, yes, he is. He completely lacks confidence at the moment, and I don't quite know why. It's very strange. Like, he is very hesitant to shoot when he gets it. I don't know why he doesn't trust himself right now, but he certainly doesn't. The Mavs are going deep into their bench tonight, man, as Brandon Williams is in the game, as is Kessler Edwards. Two-way guys getting first quarter minutes for the Mavs right now. Unbelievable. Timberwolves will pull up for 3, and they will miss, as I believe that is Rob Dillingham, the rookie out of Kentucky, who doesn't play very much, but he's getting some action tonight. He is in. Here's Brandon Williams the other way, Euro step. Throws it up to Gafford, who throws it down. Nice assist from Brandon Williams to get it down low to Gaff, who is able to go up for the easy dunk. Gobert will hand it off to Edwards. He has Gobert for an easy lob. Instead, he'll throw it to Dillingham, who will rise and fire from 3 again and miss. He had a lob to Gobert. Instead, he chose to throw it out to Dillingham, who missed the 3. Washington, the other way, throws it out to Williams. Williams, left-hand dribble. Gafford down low again. Another 2 for Daniel Gafford. As Williams and Gafford with a nice little 2-man game there. Edwards on the left side. He's down below the basket. They trap Edwards, throw it. They're going around the horn now. Dillingham doesn't take the 3 this time, but he'll turn it over. At least he should have. But P.J. Washington couldn't go get the ball. Minute 30 remaining as Randle sat for a very short time, but he is now back. Really nice couple of assists there from Brandon Williams down below in traffic as he gets the ball to Gafford, who's able to finish. Alexander Walker will step back from 3. No good. Kessler Edwards brings in the easy board. Williams the other way. Comes and gets a screen from Gafford. Williams gets Dillingham in jail, puts it up and in. Really like what I'm seeing from Brandon Williams so far. and I've been saying this, I legitimately believe I would take Brandon Williams to play over Spencer Dinwiddie. And I know that might be crazy, but I absolutely would. Shot no good for the Timberwolves. Offensive rebound to Julius Randle. With 50 seconds left, Edwards crosses over. Edwards pushes off on him, spins, fades, shoots, no good. Rebound to Washington. PJ loses the ball, grabs it back, traveled, but they call a foul. Washington will go to the line as the Mavericks are in the bonus with 39.5 seconds left. Colin, if you want to talk crazy, you can go for it, but you're just outing yourself as ridiculous. First one is up and good for PJ. (22-17), the Mavs lead. No good is the second one for Mr. Washington. (15-second differential. Timberwolves don't try to go for a 2-for-1 here. Randle crosses up Gafford, pushes off, steps back, fades, no good. Kessler Edwards, a strong rebound here. Mavs will go to the end of the first with the lead. And the shot clock is off with 15. Dinwiddie at the logo, directing traffic. Edwards comes and sets a screen for him. This is going to be a Dinwiddie jack, I'm sure. With 5, with 4, Dinwiddie drives, floats it off the glass. It's well off. I mean, run a better fucking play than that. That's why he frustrates me to no end, man. When it's late shot clock, when it's late game clock, there's just no creative with this offense. It's just Dinwiddie, go take a contested, ridiculous shot. Like, how about we run a freaking play for somebody? Alas, that was a really good first quarter for the Mavs, as they will take a 22-17 lead into the second quarter. QQ. Is that QQ or KK? Let me know. He's horrible late shot clock. Brother Stitch, please do. That'd be awesome. Pretty crazy what's going on there in Phoenix as they made a very strange trade with the Utah Jazz to get 2 additional first round picks in an effort to try and get Jimmy Butler. No real movement on that though, as Troll Jimmy wore Phoenix Suns inspired shoes the other night. Now he's suspended for 2 more games after missing a team flight there in Miami. Bradley Beal kind of holds all the cards at this point because Beal has a full no-trade clause and can pick his destination, essentially. So a team has got to want Beal, and Beal has got to want to go there. Plus, all the money has to work. So if this deal is going to end up happening, it's going to be at least a 3-team deal, maybe even a 4-team deal between the Heat, Phoenix, and whoever else ends up in that deal. Rob Moreno, is Najee out? Yes, Najee is out indeed. Kevin, they should isolate against Dillingham and not Randle. Randle's a little barbecue chicken on defense as well, but I absolutely agree. If Dillingham's out there, he has not played much NBA basketball this year. They should go at him. 100% go at him. Noah, it depends on what the Mavs would be getting. I really don't see a need for them to facilitate a deal, especially with the conference rival in Phoenix. But if they get something that would benefit them, I mean, you have to be open to all options. I don't know what that would look like, but wouldn't be necessarily opposed. Brent, I think they just need to cut him. Cut him. After the trade deadline, if you cut Dinwiddie, I might cry tears of happiness. I'm just so tired of watching him play, man. He's the 4th guard, that's fine. Yeah, Kevin, he is not a great defender, that's for sure. He is not a great defender. Freak athlete. He's an AAU hooper. Not a defender. Mike, what's good? Mike Nintendo Master, what's going on, my friend? If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel. It helps helps YouTube, push this video to more Dallas Mavericks fans all throughout the YouTube stratosphere, if you will. So please go ahead. If you haven't already, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Luka sitting on the bench in his Jordan Tech fleece. I am hearing that he will be back before the All-Star break, which is not something that I thought, but they are targeting maybe the second week of February, so stay tuned for that one. Second quarter back underway. Dinwiddie has it for the Mavericks. He will throw it to Gafford. Gafford will take on Julius Randle, goes under the basket, reverse, doesn't even hit the rim as Randle grabs the board. Randle, he crosses over Gafford on the other end with the left hand and puts it in. Randle's a very gifted offensive player, for sure. Second team All-NBA at one point in his career. Washington, he's got it now. He gets bumped by Naz Reid, and he'll go to the line for 2. I remember there was a time where Mavericks fans, not me, other Mavericks fans wanted Julius Randle because he's a local kid. He was available at the time, and I had never loved Julius Randle's game. I don't think he's a winning player. I don't think you can win a title with Julius Randle on your roster. He's a very good stats guy, man. But when it comes to winning, not my favorite. The New York Knicks got better when he was out last season. It feels like the fans in Minnesota are already tired of him. Yeah, he's a good player, not a winning player. Washington makes both free throws. 24-19. The Mavs lead here a minute into the second. Randle is guarded by Williams. This is a bad mismatch here. As the Mavs, he finds Alexander Walker on the left wing. No good. Gafford brings home the board. Here is Dinwiddie up the left side. He throws it to Washington. Washington gets in the lane again. Layup up and in. PJ Washington being really aggressive in tonight's game. Alexander Walker gets it to Randle, who will rise and fire from the top of the key and splashes it. Here's Grimes. Push past to Gafford, who slams it home with 2 hands. The Mavs, like I said, needed a repeat of what they got from Gafford against the Hornets, and he is having a great game so far. Randle kicks it out to Alexander Walker. Naz Reid, give and go with Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to McDaniels, who missed a wide open 3. Dinwiddie with the board. Omax Prosper at the scores table, ready to check in here. Dinwiddie directing traffic. Brings up Washington for a screen. They're trying to get it to Gafford down low. Dinwiddie spins on Alexander Walker, goes up and in, and finishes with contact. Very nice move by Mr. Dinwiddie there. Mavs have an 8-point lead now. Dillingham on the right side throws it up to McDaniels, who can't finish the lob, and Mavs corral the rebound. Dinwiddie the other way. In the lane. Lays it up. That was a stupid shot. I mean, what is he doing? He's mad at the ref. You should be mad at yourself for taking that shot. It's 5-on-4. Alexander Walker doesn't take the 3. Finds McDaniels for an easy deuce. Mavs have a chance to get momentum, and Spencer Dinwiddie kills it. I mean, shocker. Wants to be the hero. Williams gets it to Grimes. Grimes at the free throw line, spins on Rob Dillingham, fades, no good. The rebound to McDaniels. McDaniels dribble handoffs to Randle. Randle's wide open in the lane, and Gafford has to foul him to prevent him from getting an easy dunk. And Randle will go to the line for 2. Rob, that is a great question, my friend, and I don't have the answer for you. I wish I did. I wish I knew why the likes of Najee Marshall and Klay Thompson and Dereck Lively and Daniel Gafford and Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic and Jaden Hardy and Dwight Powell all have injuries. But I don't know the answer. First free throw for Randall is good. Gafford will take a seat here. I believe, Gafford has just one foul. Okay, so he's just sitting. Randall makes that second free throw. It is 30-26. Kleba has entered the game. Here is Grimes on the right elbow. No real flow here to the offense this possession as Grimes drives, kicks to Washington, who drives in the lane. This time floats here. It's blocked by Naz Reid. Oh, they called a foul on Naz Reid. Wow, I thought he got that clean. As Minnesota is considering a challenge here. Kyrie set to check back in the game. Naz from behind. It looks like he got 100% of the ball there. Oh, no, he got Washington on the arm. Never mind. Got Washington on the arm. Washington makes the first free throw. Where's Draymond Green? We're not playing the Warriors, brother. Brandon Williams checks out for Kyrie. Liked what I saw from Williams in his spurt there. Washington's second one up and no good once again. Washington 2 for 4 from the line. McDaniels drives right in the lane, puts it up and in. That was atrocious transition defense by the Mavs. 5 on the floor for the Mavs is Kyrie, Grimes, Omax, Washington, and Kleba. Kleba will fire from 3 and hit. Call him Maxi. As Maxi Kleba shoots a 3 and converts it. I don't know what's more shocking, the fact that he shot one or the fact that he made it. Reed on the other end, floater up and in the lane. Grimes to Washington. Wide open 3 as Naz Reid fell down. He misses. PJ cold from the field and the line tonight. McDaniels. Euro. Nice move by Jaden McDaniels in the lane. Jason Kidd will take a timeout. Mavs lead 34-32 with 7:20 remaining here in the first half. While we are at a TV timeout, I do want to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. With over 10 million users and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. The big game is almost here, and it is now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game, where one of the starting QBs will only need to throw 1 yard to win. If you're correct on at least one more stat projection, you can win some real cash. Check out the promos tab to tail any of our Super Sweat Millie winners' big game lineups. If you tail a lineup that goes 3 for 3, you can win a split up to $1 million in promo funds. And Prize Picks is also the best place to get action on sports in more than 30 states, including Texas, California, Georgia, and Florida. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And when my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Here is my lineup for tonight's game. I took Daniel Gafford more on 13.5 points. Gafford is currently at 6, so we are right on line there. I took the less on Kyrie Irving at 27 points. Kyrie also has 6, so looking good with that one, except I hope Kyrie gets more than that. Then I took the more on Rudy Gobert points. Rudy Gobert currently has 4, so we're looking good there as well. We might make some money tonight. You can copy my picks or you can make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. That link is in the live chat and is clickable in the comments and the description of today's show. All right. TV timeout here. Mavs with a 2-point lead. Oh, we're good. Okay. Shout out Elle and Brother Stitch. Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington take a seat. God, what could this lineup possibly be? Mavs are getting aggressive in the paint tonight, even with Rudy Gobert in there. They're getting paint touches creatively, getting Gobert out, and then they attack it. Kyrie grabs the inbound from Kessler Edwards, the 5 on the floor for the Mavs. Kyrie, Grimes, Edwards, Omax, and Kleba. My goodness, I never thought I'd see this lineup. Here's Kai. He gets it to Kleba, who will drive with his left hand. Left-hand layup is good for Maxi Kleba, showing off his offensive arsenal tonight. Kleba now guards Randall. Randall behind the back, handoff to Naz Reid. Reid floats it up and in. Naz Reid, a very gifted offensive player himself. Kyrie throws it to Maxi, who steps into a 3 and misses, but I'm glad to see the confidence in Kleba for him to shoot that. Conley has it. Mavs play pick and roll really well there as Randall has it now. He gets it to Naz. Back to Randall. Randall behind the back, crossover, step back, throws it out to McDaniels. McDaniels with 3, he traveled. They don't call it, and he gets it to go. Tie ball game here. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Here's Omax in the lane. He'll go up with it. That was a weird shot. He wanted the foul. He's not going to get it. Timberwolves going the other way. They have 5-on-4 here. Randall kicks it out to Conley. Back over to Naz Reid. Reid's going to back down Kleba now. Reid in the lane. Spins, bumps, throws it up and in. Kyrie not being aggressive enough here. Go find a shot. He's got Naz Reid on him this time. He steps back, doesn't shoot it. Throws it to Kleba, who drives left once again. Kleba with the pull-up and hits his Maxi Kleba. Has he become an offensive threat? What is going on here? Nick Alexander-Walker, left-handed tomahawk the other way. Jason Kidd calls a timeout because he hates the transition defense, and I don't blame him. If there's one thing Jason Kidd absolutely hates, it's when this team doesn't hustle, and they are not hustling back on transition. And he took a quick timeout there after he took one just 2 minutes ago. I don't blame him whatsoever for it. Oh, man. You got to play transition defense, especially when you're shorthanded like the Mavs are here. Mavs were up 8. Spencer Dinwiddie made a bad play, and all of a sudden, they're down 2. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that sub button. It's youtube.com/MavsTV. We're covering all of the latest Mavericks news and rumors leading up to the 2025 NBA trade deadline. We covered the Dereck Lively injury news earlier today, and tomorrow we'll give you some potential replacement options that the Mavericks could explore and that Nico Harrison could explore. There are some notable names on there, some names we've talked about on the channel before. There are a couple of names that we have not talked about on the channel before. So I'm certainly curious to hear what you guys have to say. Nicole, what's going on with Anthony Edwards? I don't know. You tell me. What's going on with him? What do you mean? What do you mean what's going on with him? In our live poll, I gave you the percent chance the Mavs to make the NBA Finals, and the results are about as I expected. They're pretty even across the board, but most of you think they have a 0 to 25% chance to make the NBA Finals. 32% of you, to be exact. 25% of you think they have a 26 to 50% chance. 20% of you think they have a 51 to 75% chance, and then 23% of you think they have a 75 to 100% chance to make the Finals. Nicole, he's resting. They have to give the guys rest at some point. So Anthony Edwards is currently on the bench. He'll be back. Don't worry. 5.5 minutes remaining. They took him out. They can't play 48, even though as much as we'd like them to. Will the Mavs use the mid-level exception this offseason? TBD, Noah. We'll see what they see what kind of mid-level guys are out there. See what the Mavs' apron status is. So that kind of all depends on what they do here at the deadline and early in the offseason next year to see what kind of money they have. Daniel Gafford checks back in. Time Lord. Or landlord. The Time Lord's Robert Williams. The fact that Kessler Edwards is playing extended minutes is just crazy. Mavs are kind of going big-ish here with Gafford, Kleba, and Edwards all on the court. Kyrie will bring it up with Quentin Grimes as his backcourt mate. Grimes sets a screen. Here's Conley. Kyrie on the drive kicks it out to Edwards, who throws it around the horn. Here's Kleba, drives baseline, and he loses it. Turnover. Naz Reid gets it. Conley to Gobert. Gobert fouled. Didn't finish, and he'll go to the line for 2. Noah, they'll probably have the taxpayer mid-level, whatever that looks like, the 5.2 or whatever. They won't have the full one for sure. (40-38), the Timberwolves lead as Rudy Gobert is going to the line for 2. First one up and good for Gobert. Gobert puts it up, and it is in. He is 4 for 4 from the line in this one. T-Wolves have a 42-38 lead on the Mavs. Mavs are kind of in a bit of a danger zone here. You got to get some points. As Kyrie in the lane, Kai hands it off to Gafford, who will go up strong, and that will be a goaltend. Score the basket for Daniel Gafford. I don't know how Gobert doesn't agree with it. It's clearly going down, so clear goaltend. Conley to McDaniels. They get it to Edwards, who's back in. Edwards throws it out to Conley. Shot fake. Conley in the lane. Right-hand floater is good. He's really good with that offhand. Has been for a long time. Oh, the Dinwiddie minutes are back. Great. Dinwiddie drives left, pulls up from the free throw line, and makes it. He pushed off, but he made it. Prove me wrong, Spence. Prove me wrong and have a good game. Edwards throws it cross court to Conley, who will pull up from 3, and that is nothing but net. Here's Dinwiddie. He'll pull up from 3, and he hits it. Spencer Dinwiddie making the last 5 points for the Mavericks. That was a bad shot, but he made it. I'll give him praise. If he makes it, he makes it. Edwards in the lane gets fouled by Kyrie and will go to the line. He just beat Kyrie to the spot. Got him in a bit of jail there. And Ant will go to the line. Brother Stitch, I kind of disagree. I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you there. I don't think Kessler Edwards rocks. Kyrie arguing the call with one of the 3 blind mice, but it definitely was a foul. First one is up and good for Ant. Dinwiddie just had, that was a ridiculous pull-up 3 to take. Both free throws are good for Anthony Edwards. 49-45. T-Wolves lead, 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Dinwiddie, gets it to Gafford. Gafford looking for a DHO. He finds Kyrie. Kyrie will pull up from 15. Yes, sir. Get Kyrie cooking. Come on. He's got 8. Edwards is trapped. They throw it to Gobert. Gobert has Dinwiddie on him. He will throw it down low to McDaniels. They pull it back out as Edwards will drive this time. Throws it up again to Gobert. No! The Mavericks had the ball going the other way, and then the trailing official calls the foul. Are you fucking kidding me? The ball is fully in Gafford's hand. They're going the other way, and then the ref calls it. League's a joke, man. You wonder why nobody watches it. First one good from Edwards, or from Gobert, as Kessler Edwards will sit for Quentin Grimes. Second free throw up and good for Rudy. He's got 8 as well. 6 of 6 from the line with 8 points. What a joke. T-Wolves have shot 17 free throws already to the Mavs 10. Washington in the lane. Misses from 8 feet. Grabs his own rebound. Tries to go up. He does, off the glass and in. I said this the other day. They didn't do it. I'm going to say it again. You got to finish strong to the half. Edwards gets a double screen. Gets around Gafford in the lane. Another foul called. I mean, how many more fucking foul calls can we have? Oh, my fault. My fault, Roni. That's my bad. Didn't mean that. Edwards going to the line with 2:18 remaining. First one up and good for the Ant-Man. Second one up and good for Edwards. They are 18 of 19 from the free throw line tonight. Convenient. Washington will drive in the lane. Up floater. Good. Mavs are staying right there with the T-Wolves. Got to get a stop and score as the clock goes under 2 minutes for the first half. Edwards gets the mismatch onto Dinwiddie. He will step back. He will give it over to Randall. Randall shot fake in the lane. Reverse layup is blocked by Gafford. Washington the other way. He's going to pull up from 3. Rims in and out. Daniel Gafford and Jaden McDaniels get into a tie-up, and it will be a jump ball here by the Timberwolves bench between Gafford and McDaniels. Great defense on the other end from Gaff to get the block. Washington stepped right into an open 3 as no one was covering him. And then McDaniels and Gafford fought for the board. Jump ball here with a minute 36 left. Pat Frere, the lead official, tosses off of Minnesota. That will be Mavs ball. What up, Jake? Need the Mavs to get healthy and win the Super Bowl? Yeah, me too. Baseline inbounds. Kyrie looking. Finds Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's going to take a dumb shot, as he does. Rises and fires from the right wing. Why? What goes through that guy's brain? Randall the other way. Throws it to Edwards. Shot fake on Grimes. Wanted the foul call, didn't get it. Edwards, step back. Plays a give and go with Rudy in the lane. Edwards, blocked by Gaff. Again. Here's Washington the other way. Here's Grimes. Grimes on the drive. Loses control. It's out of bounds. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It would greatly appreciate all of the support. What goes through Spencer Dinwiddie's brain? The answer might be nothing. Here's Edwards. They get Randall on a post-up. That was a stupid trap from Quentin Grimes as he left Anthony Edwards wide open for a three. They missed it. They still get the offensive rebound. Crossover from Edwards in the lane. Throws it over to Gobert. Gobert will dunk right on Daniel Gafford. Kyrie with pace. Trying to get a 2-for-1 for the Mavs. He can't. He gets it to Washington. Washington in the lane. Gets his own board off the miss and follows it home. Timberwolves will have the final shot here with the shot clock turned off. Mavs get a stop here. It's a really damn good half, all things considered. Edwards on the left with 10. AAC crowd getting to their feet. Guarded by Grimes with 7. Mavs come to trap now with 5. Throws it to Nick Alexander-Walker over to McDaniels for 3. It's short. And the Mavs will go to the half down 2 against a full-strength Minnesota Timberwolves team. I think that's a really good half for the Mavs, all things considered. I think that's a really good half for the Mavericks right there. They stayed with them the whole time. I think they played really hard. I think that was an excellent quarter and an excellent half from the Mavs, all things considered. Couple things here and there that they need to clean up, but given what they're stacked up against, you'll take that any day of the week. Really like how they played there. No moral victories. You got to find a way to go get the win. But alas, I really think they played well in that first half there. Let's go with this. Grade the Mavs so far. A, B, C, D, or F down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I'll give them a B+. Honestly, like I said, think they played really well. Couple things they need to clean up. They shot right around 50%. Timberwolves are shooting right at 50. Mavs are shooting right at 50%. 22 of 44 from the field, but just 16.7% from 3, which is not what you want. Timberwolves shooting 49.5% from the field. So Mavs are actually shooting better from the field, but the Timberwolves are also 18 of 19 from the free throw line. What's good, Persona? Noah, they're different players, but for what the Mavs need, I agree. Rob also agreed with that. Grimes is, look, he's given you more offense than I thought he would this season so far. He does need to be a little more aggressive, though, in this game. I absolutely agree. Roni says PJ was 16 at half. Yes, sir. Jake Hardy has not been playing tonight. He's out with an ankle sprain. I don't know how to say that name. Glarapy Glatman. DJ, we just went to halftime. Moon Grimes started at Kansas and then he went to Houston to finish out his college career. Noah, would you consider Grimes an upgrade over Green? 100% I would. Quentin Grimes is definitely he's a better Josh Green. Absolutely. Lone Wolf, Luka is not playing. He hasn't played for the last 3 weeks, and he's not going to play for the next 2 at least. 3 weeks? The last 4 weeks. It's almost been a month now, and he's not going to play for the next 2, so at least. Yes, Roni, Kyrie did pass 18,000 points, which is cool. Good milestone for Kyrie to have. No question. Lone Wolf, good luck. Hope you go to school next semester. We do have a bit of a super chat menu if you guys are so inclined, as Lord Buddy Bear blessed us with the $5 super chat earlier. Any super chat, we'll give you a shout out. $5, we'll spin the Mavericks Today wheel. And for 10, we'll take some Jello shots. On the wheel, we have things like jumping jacks. We have Jello shots. We have say something nice about Rudy Gobert. We have a couple of other fun things on the wheel. So if you want to send in a $5 super chat, we can go ahead and spin the wheel and see where the chips may fall. If not, all good, but super chats do go a long way to helping out the channel. They help us get more studio space. They help us get more videos out as they go directly back into helping out Chat Sports. What up, Dan the Man? Ant has not played well against the Mavs this year, pretty much. If I remember correctly, he was like 3 of 18 in one of the first games against the Mavs, and they still ended up winning. He played well on Christmas, I think. Yeah, I mean, the Mavs got blown out in that game, and that was when Luka got hurt. Martin, I'm not sure. I haven't noticed that. But if it matters, they probably would call it. Roni, it's on the super chat. It's on the wheel, so if you want to send in a 5 and we land on that, I'll think of something nice to say about Rudy Gobert, even though I quite literally cannot think of anything nice. But I'll think of something on the spot. So that is our super chat menu. And then once again, if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. We've had 30 people join us, our family here today. Our goal today is to get to 31,150. That is our goal for today's show. I would send in 5 to hear something the opposite of nice. Buddy Bear, we can do that too. That's funny. The microphone toucher. I like that. I like that nickname. I might start calling him that. Martin, what's good? Oh, we already answered that one. Shout out to all 156 people watching. Game should resume here in about, I would say, 7-ish minutes or so. Mavs, like I said, I think they've played a really good first half, a competitive first half. Given everything, they're playing their ass off. Jake coming in with the $5 super chat. We'll get you on screen here in just a moment here, Jake. Like I said, I think they've played really well, all things considered. When you're having Kessler Edwards and Brandon Williams and Maxi Tebow playing extended center minutes, you're having Omax Prosper in the starting lineup for the first time in his career, if I remember correctly. All things considered, you're playing really well. Dan the Man says we need a Harrison cameo. We may get a Harrison cameo on a video here in the future. Harrison's not going to do any of the live streams. It's just going to be myself, but it's possible that we get a Harrison cameo in the future. Definitely possible. Shout out to my man Jake with the 5. He says, any trades you see us making? I definitely do seeing the Mavs make a trade now because of the Dereck Lively injury. And I would assume that would be for a big, whether it's a Jonas Valanciunas type or it's a guy on the fringes like a Kelly Olynyk, or maybe a guy I really like is Day'Ron Sharpe out of Brooklyn. Tomorrow on the show, I'm going to be doing a Dereck Lively replacements video. Not replacements, but guys the Mavs could trade for in lieu of the Dereck Lively injury. So we'll be covering that on the channel here tomorrow. And since Jake sent in a $5 super chat, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. See what we got. Pull up the wheel and boom. And boom. All right, let's do it. Let's see what we got. What's it going to be? So let's go Mavs chant. We can do that. All right, everyone with me. Let's go Mavs. Let's go Mavs. Let's go Mavs. Let's go Mavs. Did I do my best Sean Heath impression? Shout out to Sean Heath, the PA announcer at the American Airlines Center. He's an absolute goat. Grade the Mavs so far down in the comments, A, B, C, D, or F. One sec, Turkish. I just saw your comment. Need to grab a napkin. Can you make a video on free agents too for cheap and without giving up any assets? Like a free agents like right now or free agents for the summer? Let me know Turkish. Cuz definitely after the trade deadline we'll definitely do like a buyout targets video, like who could the Mavs sign that otherwise wouldn't have been available. We'll definitely do that. As of right now, I definitely don't see the Mavericks signing a free agent just because they already have a full roster and they're not going to release Markieff Morris. I wish they'd release Spencer Dinwiddie, but they can't do that right now with the absence of Luka and Kyrie missing every other game. So if we traded for Valanciunas when Dereck comes back, we just have a 3-man center rotation for the future. Noah, yeah, you are for the rest of the season at least. You also don't know when Lively's coming back. Like I said, it could be anywhere from 4 weeks, like the Mavericks say, to 12 weeks. And if it's 12, that puts you mid-April in the first round. So who knows exactly what it could be, but you'd have a 3-man center rotation if they're all healthy, and then in the offseason you could evaluate a potential Valanciunas trade or a potential Gafford trade. I think both of those would certainly be on the table if you acquired Valanciunas now. You just need an immediate short-term fix. This doesn't need to be a long-term deal. Valanciunas and Gafford both have extremely tradable contracts. Gafford's completely off the table at the deadline, and I want to make that clear. Like, I absolutely love Daniel Gafford and think he's fantastic and perfect for what this team needs. However, in the offseason, if they do have Valanciunas on the roster, that could open up a potential avenue to trade Gafford for maybe another potential need. I'm not saying I want to trade Gafford. I'm just saying that would be a possibility in the offseason. But for the foreseeable future, or for the future, in the immediate, you would have a 3-man rotation. Gafford has 1 year left on his contract at about $13-ish million. Valanciunas has 2 years left on his deal. Next year, he's making like 9-something million, and then the year after that, 10 million on the dot. Keeping all 3, Austin, if that were the case, would likely not be in the cards. I would say that. Gaff is definitely not being traded right now. Rony, Rob Williams, and Denny Avdia, welcome to Dallas, packaged together. I love Denny Avdia. I think that'd be really cool. Has Rob Williams even played yet? I like Rob Williams when he plays. I just don't think he's healthy very often. All right. Played in 15 games this year. 5 rebounds, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Good efficiency. I could get in on Rob Williams. I wouldn't hate that. Not my favorite, just because he's also injury prone, and given the Mavericks have a lot of injury issues right now, I think that would be a slight problem. I don't hate Rob. Wouldn't be in my first tier of options, so to speak. But I can be convinced. Austin, in a perfect world, yeah. Although the math doesn't quite add up there, because 18 times 3 is 54. That's a little more. Like, you'd like to play. I think you'd like to play. That's the problem, is like if you have all three of them, one of them is getting squeezed out of the rotation. Make no bones about that. Like, there's only 48 minutes in the game. None of those three can really play together. So I think if you have all three of those, it's Lively for 20, Gafford for 20, Valanciunas for 8. It's kind of how I see it. Again, it all depends on the context, on the matchup, on who's playing well, who's not, who's injured, who's not. Chances are, I mean, given how this season's gone, one of them will be hurt. God forbid, but yeah, if you have all three of those guys, one of them certainly is getting squeezed out. Second half action coming up here in just a few moments. Mavs trail the Timberwolves by 2. Noah, not a bunch of rim protection, but he does rebound the basketball. He's not giving you like over a block and a half a night like both Lively and Gafford are. So he's not going to do a whole lot of that, but he will rebound the basketball. He'll stand there in the paint. He'll be physical. He's a good offensive player. That's really what Valanciunas is best at, is getting down low and playing in the post. He's very, very good at doing that. And like I said, as a temporary option, stopgap, it would be great. I think it'd be really great. All righty. Looks like second half action is about to get underway as Kyrie and the Mavericks are taking the court here for the third quarter. Let's see if the Mavs can have a solid start to this half here. Washington will initiate the offense for the Mavs. He gets it to Kyrie on a curl. It's back to Washington now. Washington takes on Randall, bumps him, throws it up and in. Too little. Too little. Mavs tie the game up here at 55 to start the half. Here's Edwards. He gets it to Randall. Randall behind the back around Omax. Randall tried to draw a foul on Omax. He can't. Mavs had the rebound. Kyrie threw it right into Randall. That's an offensive 3 seconds on Randall. That's not called. Minnesota will reinitiate the offense here. Edwards over to McDaniels. He spins on Kyrie, gets in the lane, misses, smokes the bunny layup. Oh my goodness. And Kyrie grabs the board. Washington the other way. Omax drives on Gobert, lays it up and in. Omax Prosper, giving the Mavericks an early second half lead. Here's Ant. Dribble handoff to Conley. Conley behind a Gobert screen. He will step back and fire from 3 and cash it. Whenever Mike Conley's team needs a big bucket against the Mavs, Conley's providing it. Kyrie will take a 3 of his own on the other end, and it's no good. Gafford will get called for a push-off. I believe that is Gafford's third. Not quite in foul trouble yet. Roni, he does look a lot like Travis. He really does. That's funny. Here's Edwards. He'll pull up from the top of the key. Dead on 3 is good once again. 2 straight threes made for the Timberwolves. Mavs seesawed back in front. Timberwolves back up 4. Stolen by Conley was Washington's pass. It's 2-on-2. Randall in the lane. Oh, they call a foul. I thought Washington got him clean. I thought he was put in P jail. He's saying he got him, so no complaints there from PJ. He gets the ball, but then he gets him on the hand, so that will be a foul. Side out of bounds as Edwards gets it into Conley. They're going to get a redo for some reason. Conley gets it. Screen from Rudy. He'll drive left under the basket. Gets it to McDaniels. McDaniels will pull up just inside the lane and hit. 8 straight for the Timberwolves to give them a 6-point lead. You're in trouble. Need a basket. Here's Kyrie. On the free throw line. He's double teamed. Finds Omax in the left wing corner. Back to Kyrie. Guarded closely by Conley. Steps back from him and hits it. Nice bucket from Kyrie when the Mavs really needed one there. Edwards the other way. Got Gafford mismatched on him. Gafford doing a good job staying with Edwards, but Edwards still hits a 15-foot baseline jumper. Washington in the lane. Up with the right hand floater is up and good. As there was a flop from Anthony Edwards. Not called. Good job by the officials not calling it. Every starter for Minnesota is in double figures. Washington has 20 for the Mavs. He leads them. Gobert. He's got it. Gafford thought he fouled him. He didn't. He'll strip it, and Omax will come down with it. Omax bringing it up the court now. Driving left. Finds Gafford on the baseline. Gafford goes up strong on Gobert and finishes. Great strip by Omax Prosper, and he found Gafford. Edwards loses it off his foot, out of bounds. Yes, sir, that's Mavs hoops. That's Mavs ball. As the Mavs went down 6, and they have battled back here to down 2 with the ball once again. Really love the fight I'm seeing from this team tonight. Kyrie throws it into Grimes. Grimes to Omax under the basket. Omax can't finish. I don't like that from Omax. You got to pass that one out there with Gobert lurking. Conley goes coast to coast, lays it up and in. Here's Washington to Kyrie. Kyrie drives on McDaniels, loses his footing, gets it to Grimes. Defensive 3 seconds is called on Rudy, or on McDaniels, excuse me. That's a gift, as that Mavs possession was going absolutely nowhere. And Kyrie will shoot the technical free throw with 8 minutes remaining. Kyrie makes the free throw for his 11th point of the night. 67-64. The inbound to Kleba. Gets it to Grimes, who will rise and fire from 3. QG hits it from 3. Tie ball game. Tie ball game. Buddy Bear will get to your super chat at the commercial break here. Appreciate you. Here's Conley. Pulls up from 3 the other way. I fucking hate Mike Conley, bro. He makes every single big shot his team needs against the Mavs. 6 for 6 from the field. Kyrie 3 the other way. Kyrie answers. Kyrie answers. We're fighting, man. Come on. Edwards has it. Grimes hounding him. Edwards corrals in the lane. Kicks it out to McDaniels. Wide open wing 3. No good. Gobert the tip board to Kyrie. Kyrie to Grimes. Grimes. He's on Conley. Grimes loses it. Oh, my God. McDaniels, one-on-one with P.J. Washington. Washington commits the foul. We are at a TV timeout. Buddy Bear, I will get your super chat up here in just a moment. I do need to tweet something out real quick. If you haven't already, go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27. I know a lot of you do already, but that's where you can find me always tweeting about the Mavs. I will absolutely celebrate and sip champagne when Mike Conley retires from NBA basketball. He torches the Dallas Mavericks, dude. Torches us. It's beyond annoying. Buddy Bear, getting your super chat up. Just one sec. Got to refresh the page. All right, here's Buddy Bear super chat. Says, tell us how you really feel about Rudy Gobert, and if you land on say something nice, you can do the opposite. Playoff Gobert is worst player in the league. How I really feel about Rudy Gobert. Luka is his absolute daddy. He not only ended his tenure with the Utah Jazz by absolutely embarrassing him in the 2022 playoffs, he also ended any chance of Minnesota doing anything last year by sending Rudy Gobert home in the Western Conference Finals. The Mavericks own him. Luka owns him. And I can't stand Rudy Gobert. He's a flopping SOB. Oh, my God. I thought it was about to land on him. Which one is it? Yes! Thank God I didn't have to say something nice. Name a random Maverick. You guys name random Mavericks down in the comment section. What up, Luka Longballs? Name a random Maverick down in the comment section. I am going to go with Ben Bentel. See if you can name a more random Maverick than that. Ben Bentel is my random Mav. If you can name a more random Maverick than that, I'd be very impressed. I'd be very impressed. DJ the GOAT. I don't even know who that is. Is that a real person? I don't think that's a real person. Chris Kamen's a good one. I don't think you get the exercise here, DJ the GOAT. You have to name a random Mavericks player. Timberwolves convert out of the timeout. It is 72-70. Kyrie gets a screen from Kleba. Goes up, off the glass and in for a layup. Nice move by Kyrie Irving. Solid Mesri's a good one, Dan. Sean Bradley, a good one. Luka Longball's Amari Stoudemire, that's a good one. Austin Crozier's a great one, Turkish. Randall off the glass, rebound goes out to McDaniels. He kicks it out to Edwards for three. It's no good. Kleba the rebound. Kleba loses it and he's fouled. God damn it, Maxi Kleba! He's exchanging some pleasantries with McDaniels. Just told him to STFU. Maxey just got bullied by McDaniels, man. All he had to do was corral the basketball. Kemba Walker's a good one, Roni. Jared Cunningham, Luka Longballs, that's a good one. McDaniels makes the free throw. Got to get Gafford back in this game here soon. Second one is up and good. Quentin Grimes, a layup on the other end, will tie the game for the Mavs. Edwards hits a three. Edwards hits a... We can't get a lead. Can't get a lead. Kyrie has it now. He's guarded by McDaniels using his length. He gets trapped. Finds Kleba. Kleba shot fake. Gets around to Omax for three and the tie. It's no good. Edwards to Randall. Randall in the lane. Maxey plays nice defense there. Affects the shot. Dinwiddie in the game. He'll drive in the lane. Reverse layup is, of course, no good because he's an absolute fucking bum. Conley to Edwards. Slam. This has to be a timeout, Mavs. It's not because Jason Kidd doesn't know when to use his timeouts. Here's Kyrie. They trap him. Gets it to Grimes. Grimes to Dinwiddie on the left wing. He's going to do something dumb. This time he spins out. Actually does something smart. Throws it to Grimes. It's stolen because the Mavs have no movement on offense when Spencer Dinwiddie's on the court. Randall right up the lane. It's an and one. This game's over. Nice one. Good job, boys. Mike Conley's out of the game, so that's nice. But Randall's going to the free throw line to make this an 8-point game for the Timberwolves. And he does. 82-74. Kyrie shot fake between the legs. Throws it up off the glass and in. Great vintage Kyrie Irving move there. Edwards, pull up three on the other end. Rims out. Gafford's back in, thank God. 82-76. Kyrie in the lane once again. Out to Grimes for three. QG can't make the wide fucking open three. You're not going to win games if you don't make wide open shots, especially when you're shorthanded. Randall in the lane to Nick Alexander-Walker. He hits misses the three. It looked like it was good. Randall grabs the offensive rebound. It's swiped. He gets it back. Timeout called by Chris Finch in Minnesota. Oh, the Mavs have every chance to get a lead and extend it. Can't make open shots. The other team capitalizes. That's how you lose ball games, especially when you're as shorthanded as the Mavs are, man. I don't know why it just did that. While we are at a TV timeout, I do want to tell you guys about our sponsor, which, of course, is PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks is the best place to get action in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. All you have to do is pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. Check out the promos tab to tail any of our Super Sweat Millie winners in big game lineups. If you tail a lineup that goes 3 for 3, you can win a split up to $1 million in promo funds. And PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And when my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Here's what we got for my PrizePicks projection today. I went the more on Daniel Gafford. Points at 13.5. Gafford currently sits at Daniel Gafford at 10. We're looking okay there. Kyrie, I took the less on 27. He's got 18. Hopefully we miss on that one, and Kyrie can get hot. And the Rudy Gobert, I took the more on 10. He has already hit that, I believe. He has, as Rudy Gobert is right at 10. So we just need one more free throw basket, whatever, from Mr. Gobert. But you can copy my picks, or you can make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. That link will be clickable in the comments and the description of today's show. Alrighty. Mavs offense instantly goes to shit when Spencer Dinwiddie's on the court, man. Instantly. Down 6. Timberwolves ball. This is a danger zone for the Mavs. There's no question about it. Persona, the best player on the Mavs is Luka Doncic. Mavs steal. Mavs get the steal out of the timeout. That's huge. Grimes the other way to Gafford. Running the floor, throws it down. Great response from the Mavs out of the timeout. They get the stop and the score. Here's Edwards driving right. Kicks it out to Naz Reid. Deflected out of bounds by Kyrie Irving. It will be Timberwolves ball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Play some D here, boys. It's inbounded to Edwards. Edwards gets Omax in the blender. It's with McDaniels. It's with Edwards. Edwards, floater in the lane as shot clock expires. No good offensive rebound. McDaniels, it's in. Oh! No shot! No shot! Offensive loose ball foul on McDaniels. Yeah, he pushed off on Omax. Come on. I'm shocked the referees made a good call. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Kyrie, double screen. Kessler Edwards has it now. Edwards throws it out of bounds. What? Oh my God. The dumbass official called it off the Mavs. It is clearly Timberwolves basketball. I can't believe this is going to be Mavs ball. How did you miss that? Brandon Williams in the game. Williams drives, and it's ball don't lie, turnover. Edwards in the lane. Can't finish. Gobert gets the offensive rebound in the slam. Too many second chance points for the Timberwolves. Mavs trail by 6. Dinwiddie in the lane. Kicks it out. Williams, wide open three. Misses, but a loose ball foul on the Timberwolves, and it will stay here. .2:15 remains in the quarter. Mavs are trying to stay alive, trying to keep fighting. Williams, there was no one within 15 feet of him, and he still missed it as Gobert just threw Gafford to the ground. Here's Dinwiddie with the ball. Let's see what he does stupid now. He's on Naz Reid, drives right. Yep. Throws up a stupid shot, out of bounds. Oh my God, another out of bounds call goes to the Mavs. That was off them. Unbelievable. Mavs get 2 huge breaks here. Let's see if they can capitalize. Give us the ball, ref. What are we doing? Clearly out off Gafford. But anyways, it's Mavs ball. Kessler Edwards lays it up and in. Mavs capitalize off the refs being awful. That's the first time I think I've ever said that. 84-80. Rob Dillingham gets it over to Nick Alexander-Walker. Loses it out of bounds. Mavs ball. Come on now. Stay connected, Mavs. Stay connected. Here's Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie on the logo. Gonna do something dumb once again, because he always does. Drives left. He is so fucking awful. Get him off the court. He runs right into Gafford. They lose the ball. Transition 3. Minnesota somehow misses. Dinwiddie with it the other way. Gives it to Omax. Omax will charge. He absolutely fucking sucks. I would play current JJ Barea over Spencer Dinwiddie. What? The guy doesn't even think. Oh my God. The Mavs are challenging this call, I believe. They're saying Naz Reid kind of leaned his shoulder out, and they're going to see if they can win this challenge. God, Spencer Dinwiddie will be the death of me, dude. Jason Kidd continues to play this guy, and he's worse than Brandon Williams. He might be worse than Jazz Gortman. He is so bad, and he plays so much and is such a detriment to this team on both ends of the floor. God, he's fucking awful. He is so bad. He's so bad. Every time he comes into the game, some bullshit happens. The offense stops working. He couldn't guard me or you. Dinwiddie this year is averaging 38.5% from the field. Not from 3, from the field. 32.5% from 3 for a guy who's supposed to be able to shoot. Explain. Mavs lose the challenge. Timberwolves ball. 84-80. Dillingham. Brings it up for Edwards. Edwards on the right. Drives in the lane. Lays it up. No good. Great defense by Daniel Gafford. 5-on-4. Here's Omax. Omax finds Williams. Williams shot fake. They're going to call it on the floor. I don't know how that's... He's literally in a fucking shooting motion. These refs are incompetent, bro. He's in the middle of shooting, dude. Oh, my God. Mavs ball out of bounds. Williams drives, throws it to Gafford down low. Gafford working on Gobert, can't finish. Nice defense by Rudy. Mavs try to go for the loose ball. Gafford undercuts. That was a stupid foul on Gafford. I think that's his 5th, too. I think that's Gafford's 5th foul. It might be his 4th. But Rudy's going to go the line for 2. Oh, my goodness. Play Brandon Williams. Play Jazz Gortman. Play my dog over him. So tired of watching him play. Rudy Gobert is 7 of 7 on free throws tonight and has made 21 straight. Has to be the best stretch of his career. Kyrie coming in for the final couple possessions of the quarter. Gobert makes the second. Rudy Gobert, really good from the free throw line. Omax finds Kyrie. Kyrie floater in the lane is good. Mavs get to 2 for 1 as well. Really nice offensive possession there from the Mavs. Come on, stop and score. Let's go. Kyrie's got 12 in this quarter, 20 for the game. Here's Edwards. Kyrie wanting a trap. He's not going to get one. Edwards throws it over to McDaniels. Mavs in a bit of a zone here. Now here's Edwards crossing over. Omax in the lane. Edwards stop by 3. Throws it out of bounds. Mavs get the stop. All right. Come on now. Get a good shot. Get a good shot. 15 seconds left. Kyrie with 10. With 7. With 5. They send Gafford over. Kyrie drives in the lane. It's blocked. Out of bounds. 0.3 left. Only have time for a tip now. As they brought Gafford up, I would have just loved Kyrie to play ISO there, but Mavs insist on getting the screen and trying to play 4-on-3. You only can tip here. You don't have enough time for a catch and shoot. And Omax does not get the shot off. And going to the 4th, it will be 86-82. Mavs are staying in this thing, man. You need a big 4th from Uncle Drew, to say the least. Need a big 4th from Uncle Drew. It is the 4th quarter. Go on down there and type those 4s down in the chat. Type those 4s down in the chat. Mavs hanging in there as much as they possibly can right now. They're fighting like hell. Try to win this game. Shout out Brother Stitch, L, Brent Workman. Noah, I agree. I'm not sure he will, though. He should play the entire 4th, Noah, because he's not going to play tomorrow night. He absolutely should. We got 300 people watching. If you could, please hit that thumbs up icon for me. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel. What up, L? Turkish, I would agree, except he's already not going to play tomorrow against Oklahoma City on the second night of a back-to-back, so you might as well play him. Felt good in that 3rd. Might as hopefully try to see what you can get out of him. Rob says, good defense on Edwards. We need to play more smart on offense. Go for the floater, make good cuts. 100% agree, Rob. Could not agree more. Let me look at my favorite players line tonight. Spencer Dinwiddie, 3 of 10 from the field. 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 boards. Somehow +3. I don't know how that's even possible. God, he is just hideous. Johnny Smith, absolutely agree with you there. KKQQ, back-to-back rival games is wild. They didn't expect an injured Mavs team. Yeah, 100%. I tweeted this out before the game. I'm not sure the Timberwolves are even like a top 3 rival for the Mavs. They could be third. I mean, you have OKC, I think, is 1. Then you have Phoenix. Then you have the Clippers. You have the Timberwolves. I think those are the Mavs' main 4 rivals right now. I don't even think the Spurs are up there. You could argue the Timberwolves are 2, 3. I think you could argue that they're 4 as well, though. Fourth quarter about to get underway. They need Kyrie Irving to cook. Kyrie had 11 points in the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter the other night, and then he just completely ran out of gas. So let's hope Kyrie can cook here in this final frame. I'm okay with that, Noah. That'd be cool. Kyrie with 20 points on 8 of 12 from the field and 6 assists tonight. I think he's got to go wire to wire here in this fourth quarter. Find a way. Find a way. Timberwolves inbound it as we get underway here in the fourth. Naz Reid gets it to Conley. Conley is going to take a 3 from 27 feet. He finally missed. Of course, an offensive rebound from Minnesota. Naz Reid's going to take a 3, and it's cashed. Second chance points killing the Dallas Mavericks. Washington in the lane, throws it to Edwards. Almost threw it away. Here's Dinwiddie. Step back. Back to Edwards. Dinwiddie with 3 on the shot clock. He's going to have to do one of his typical heaves. He does. Air balls. Oh, man. He is bad. He is bad. This is the guy Jason Kidd trusts to play 30 minutes a night. Man, he's bad. Naz Reid, another 3. Yes, sir. This game's over, man. Down 10. Come out flat in the first minute of the quarter. Game's over, pretty much. Kyrie, guarded by Conley, throws it into the lane to Washington. Washington, floater up and in. Alexander Walker in the lane, loses it out of bounds. Noah Holm, can't wait for Exum to come back. I am with you there. Kyrie is double teamed. He gets it to Edwards at the nail. Edwards kicks out to Washington for 3 and hits. The Mavs respond with 5 of their own. Washington's got 25. Here's Conley. Gets a mismatch on to Gafford. They don't exploit it. Alexander Walker will drive on Spencer Dinwiddie. Bullies him. Lays it up and in. Kyrie spins on Mike Conley. Loses it. McDaniels. Dinwiddie doesn't go after the loose ball. Allows McDaniels to pick it up. And gives up an easy layup. Don't go after the loose ball, Spence. Let's just let him get it, and then you give up an easy bucket. Gafford's got it. He gets it to Washington. Washington left hand in the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound to Naz Reid. Nick Alexander-Walker makes a three. Timberwolves lead by 12 as they outscore the Mavericks in the first 2.5 minutes of the quarter, 99-87. Game was right there. You come out flat in this quarter, and all of a sudden it's a 12-point game. For the final time tonight, let's tell you about our sponsor, which of course is Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You're just doing more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. The big game is almost here, and it is now or never. Don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the big game. Prize Picks is also giving away a free pick for the big game where one of the starting quarterbacks will need to throw at least 1 yard to win. If you are correct on at least one more stat projection, you can win some real cash. Check out the promos tab to tail any of our Super Sweat Millie Winners big game lineups. If you tail a lineup that goes 3 for 3, you can win a split up to $1 million in promo codes. Here is my projection for tonight's game between the Mavericks and the Timberwolves. I took the more on Daniel Gafford, 13.5 points. Gafford currently has 12, so one more bucket gets that for us. Took the less on Kyrie Irving, 27 points. Kyrie is at 20. And I took the more on Rudy Gobert, points at 10. Gobert currently has 14. So 2 of those 3 looking good, maybe all 3 of them. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. It is Prize Picks. Run your game. That link will be clickable in the comments and the description of today's show. Shout out to Prize Picks. It was a 4-point game at the start of the quarter. Now it's 12. Now it's 12. Oh my goodness, dude. The guy, I know I get irrationally angry at Spencer Dinwiddie. He just makes some really stupid plays at really inopportune times that cost the Mavericks ball games. 4-point game to start the quarter. Now there's 9:25 left and you're down 12. Let's see how the Mavs respond here. Gafford's got it out of the timeout. Kyrie gets the switch onto Conley. They come and trap Kyrie. Gets it to Omax. Omax in the lane with 3 seconds. They have no idea what the shot clock's looking like. Omax puts it up from 3 at a heave. Shot clock violation. That's a great possession out of the timeout. Jesus Christ. Stuck with him for 3 quarters. It's not looking like it's going to be the same here. Naz Reid. Over to McDaniels. Reid going to post up Washington now. Dribbles, spins. Gets it up off the glass. No good. Rebound to Omax. Prosper looks for a driving lane. Can't find one. Gets it to Kyrie. Kyrie is trapped in the corner. He's in trouble. Splits the double team somehow. Gafford throws it up. It's way too strong. McDaniels the board. Conley to Reed. Reed, deep three. No good. Gafford the rebound. Washington to Kyrie. They pick and roll with him. Kyrie, they send the second guy at Kyrie. He evades, throws it up off the glass and in. They're double teaming Kyrie every possession. He's still finding ways to score. Conley, alley-oop to Gobert. Gobert doesn't finish the alley-oop, though. Throws it back out. McDaniels will drive this time on Prosper. Prosper does a good job. Blocked by Gafford. Mavs coming the other way. They have numbers. Washington loses it. Gafford gets the loose ball to Kyrie for three. No good. Bodies flying everywhere. Naz Reid. Euro steps. Quentin Grimes. Lays it up. No good. Offensive rebound Timberwolves. Out of bounds. Mavs ball. Jesus. 7:16 remaining. Some helter-skelter basketball being played right now. 7:16 left. Mavs down 10. Dinwiddie and Kleba are in the game now. We're taking Gafford out. Gafford out. Omax out. Dinwiddie in. Kleba in. Kyrie to Kleba. Shot fake. Kleba in the lane will dunk. Timeout. Called by Chris Finch. 99-91, the Mavs trail. Maxey's shown off a little bit of his offensive game tonight. Kind of like how he's playing, to be honest. And there was going to be a media mandatory timeout anyways here at the under 7, so Chris Finch just takes it right there. And the Mavs score 4 straight. Back down to 8. The lead is back down to 8. Brett Workman says, I'm ready for Ranger season. I am too, Brent. We're going to be really good this year. I'm excited. Absolutely, Rob. Agreed with everything you've said. Taco Casa, this is sad. Yeah, it's pretty damn sad, dude. Not a lot of fight in this quarter. They played their ass off in the first 3 quarters. Then in this quarter, they got punched in the mouth and haven't responded. Have not responded. If you would, please hit that thumbs up icon. Help us get to 100 likes on the show. We are at 83 likes. Help us get to 100 by hitting that thumbs up icon. I'll take a Jello shot if we get there. How about that? How about that? Agreed, Noah. A trade has to be coming. Broad No says Kyrie been tweaking lately. I mean, he was really good against Charlotte until the last 2 minutes where he had that awful turnover to Najee Marshall. And he didn't really touch the ball in the last 6 minutes of that game. So that was weird. M. Trista, go Mavs from Indonesia. That's dope. Shout out. Walking Lilo. Look at the score. Check the score. Yeah? You think Anthony Edwards is out the rest of the game? Look how much time is left. Let's use some common sense. Use some common sense in the chat. Kingpin from Highland Village. That's dope. My parents also live in Highland Village. That's awesome. We live right over by the Chicken E, Kingpin. Very cool. Appreciate you tuning in. You do. I went to Marcus as well. That's awesome. I went to Marcus. Shout out Marauders. Neo, I'm trying to believe. They just really piss me off sometimes. Without Luka, bruh, they are certainly not championship contenders. What up, Corey? You guys and your parlays is out of control. Let's enjoy basketball. Anthony Edwards is back, screaming at his team, telling them, let's go. Grimes will pick Alexander Walker up full court. Alexander Walker gets it to Edwards, who's guarded by Maxey. They come trap Edwards. He throws it to Alexander Walker, who burns Grimes. What is stolen by Dinwiddie? Nice play by Spence to get the steal. He trails the play. He'll drive right. Lays it up and in. That's what I want Spence to do. Be aggressive and go to the hole. You can get fouled. You're an 85+% free throw shooter. Quit settling for jumpers and go to the hole. That's where Spencer Dinwiddie is good. Keep doing more of that. Please. Edwards gets it to McDaniels. Kleba on McDaniels. Played good defense, better offense by McDaniels as he puts it in. Washington in the lane, left-hand layup, up and good, and one. And Washington will go to the line to convert the three-point play. We're banning you from the chat. We'll see ya. I believe Nasri just got called for a technical foul here, as Washington was about to go to the line. Nasri is saying it wasn't even him. They got the wrong guy. They got the wrong guy, as Reed is saying it was his teammate. But alas, Kyrie converts the tech. 5-point game with Washington to go to the line to make it 4. Naz Reid can't believe he got called for a tech. Exactly 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. 101-96, Timberwolves lead. Washington makes it 101-97. Down 4. You've grinded back. Come on! PJ's got 28. Edwards. Offensive foul on Randall! Come on! As it was a moving screen for sure. Mavs ball down 4. Come on, boys. Come on. Kyrie gets the inbound. 10-2 run in the last 2 minutes for the Mavs. Kyrie pulls up. 3. Yes, sir! Kyrie Irving from deep puts the Mavs within 1. Come on. Edwards, guarded by Kleba. Edwards, step back. Good defense from the Mavs. It's rotated over to Conley. Conley has Washington on him. With 5, Conley in the lane. Right-hand floater. No good. Randall the rebound. And a foul. Oh my goodness, the Mavs get the stop but can't get the offensive board. Listen to L, like the video if you want the Mavs to win. Baseline, hash mark inbound from Edwards. Gets it right back. Guarded by Kleba. They come trap. Alexander Walker to McDaniels for 3. It's good. You can't trap Edwards there. Play him straight up. He's not even having a great game. Kyrie on the other end to Dinwiddie for 3. Of course he misses. Edwards. Step back three on Kleba. Is no good. Another offensive rebound for Randall. Edwards, a wide open three this time, top of the key. Misses again. Third offensive rebound for the Timberwolves. This is fucking bullshit from the Mavs. Edwards in the lane, lays it up. Absolute dog shit effort. You're down one and right in the game, and it's fucking dog shit effort. You cannot let that happen. Cannot let that happen, man. 2 stops, they get 2 offensive rebounds. Oh my God. Within 1? Then they trap Edwards, who's not even having a good game? Makes no sense. You have to rebound, bro. Have to rebound. Edwards and Quentin Grimes talking trash. I love Ant. Ant's an easy guy to root for. He really is. All right, 106-100. It's Mavs ball. Kyrie lets the ball roll over half court before he picks it up. Kleba gets fouled by Julius Randle right off the bat. Third team foul on Minnesota. They have one more foul to give. Mavs only have 1 timeout remaining here with 4:29 left. Kyrie in the lane. Left hand off the glass. He's fouled. He will go to the line with 4:23 remaining. No need to trap Anthony Edwards right now, in my opinion. Kyrie, an excellent free throw shooter. If he makes both, it's a 4-point game. Kyrie, the first one, up and good. Second one for Kai. Good. 106-102. That busted our prize picks, but that's all right. Who cares? Conley to Randall. Randall on the right elbow. He jabs. He drives. Lays it up and in. Great move by Julius Randle on Maxi Kleba. Kyrie. Dribbles around the trap into the lane. Throws it back behind his head to Grimes for 3. It's no good. Timberwolves crash the glass on the defensive end, whereas the Mavs do not. Edwards finds McDaniels wide open for an easy layup. No one accounted for McDaniels. And he was untouched. 9-2 run in the last minute and a half for Timberwolves. Kleba hands it off to Washington. Washington crosses in the lane, gets fouled, no call, loses it out of bounds. Mavs ball. I think the Mavs are challenging something. Or the Timberwolves are taking a use it or lose it. Timberwolves are going to take a use it or lose it timeout with 3:20 left. Mavs got to within one. Got to within one. Don't think it's going to be enough. Don't think it's going to be enough. Tweeting out something real quick. There is a challenge here from Jason Kidd, so if the Mavs lose this, they'll be out of timeouts. The Mavs are challenging this to try to get an approximation call, to try to get a foul call. It's definitely out off of Dallas. They're going to see if PJ got fouled, though. Could be a foul on Conley. Pat Frayer, the crew chief, talking to the folks in Secaucus here. As Conley certainly grabs PJ Washington's back. And I think this will be a foul on him. The officials still conversing. Could be a no call, could be a foul on Conley. Let's see what the officials come up with. Can't read his lips here. Don't know what he's saying to his other refs. Here's the call. No foul, apparently. No foul. He's grabbing his back, but no foul. All right. Cool. Grabbing his back, but no foul. Makes a lot of sense. Huh. Randall's got it for Minnesota with 3:15 left. He's guarded by Gafford on the right elbow. Randall throws it down low to Edwards. It's out of bounds, deflected by the Mavs. Timberwolves will take their use it or lose it timeout now with 3:08 remaining. .308 left. Mavs down 8. Stops are at a premium. Points are at a premium. 500 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It's youtube.com/MavsTV. We'll be doing at least a watch party a week, hopefully 2 watch parties a week going forward for the rest of the season. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Oh, man. Looking bleak for the Mavs right now. Oh, and by the way, you play the Oklahoma City Thunder tomorrow. Likely without Kyrie Irving. So have fun with that. Fell apart in the fourth once again. Edwards inbounds to Randall. Randall hands it right back off to Edwards. He gets it right to Randall. And Randall missed it, but they call an extremely late foul. It was a foul, but it was late. Randall will go to the line. Yeah, Gafford gets him. Absolutely. Close ref didn't see it. It had to be called by the far ref. Randall can make this a 10-point game. Missed the first. Missed the first with 3:02 left. Made the second. 9-point game. 111-102. Grimes. Gets it to Gafford. Down low. Gafford on Randall. Spins. Randall playing him really well. Forces the turnover. Hell of a defensive possession from Julius Randall. It's 5-on-4. Randall trailing. Spins off of Grimes. Kicks it over to Conley for 3. It's no good. Gafford grabs the rebound, but it's going to be a jump ball. And it will be Gafford and Randall who will duke it out here with 2:35 left. Randall just absolutely shut the door on Gaff. And stole his cookies. Jump ball here. Gafford wins the tip off of Edwards out of bounds. So the Mavs will retain possession down 9 with 2.5 left. Here's Kai. Gets trapped. Up. Off the glass. No good, but the foul. And he will go to the line for 2. This game, last part of this game is taking forever. Long game we have here. Excuse me. First one for Kai. Cash. Stops and scores. Stops and scores. Stops and scores. Stops and scores. The second one for Irving is good as well. 111-104. 2.5 remaining. Kyrie's got 30. Randall. Guarded by Gafford. Gives it to Conley. Back to Randall. At the top, Randall drives left. Throws it up. No good. Rebound to Kyrie. Kyrie pushing the pace. Finds Washington. Washington loses it. Deflected. Kyrie retains it somehow. Gets it to Washington on the baseline. Washington to Dinwiddie. To Kai for 3. No good. Loose ball foul, though. And Gafford will go to the line. Kyrie was wide open. Dinwiddie, I'm surprised, made the right pass. Has Kai in rhythm, and he just missed. Here's Gafford. 1:53 left. First one, up, good. One more for Gaff. Second one. Good. 111-106. A minute 50 remaining. Mike Conley gets it to Edwards. Timberwolves trying to get the switch. They do. It's Irving on Edwards. Edwards blows past Kyrie, loses it. It's out of bounds off of Gafford. 4.8 seconds left on the shot clock. A minute 34 remaining in the ballgame. Baseline out of bounds. Going to be thrown in by Edwards. Edwards gets it to Gobert. Dribble handoff. Edwards going to have to heave from the corner. Step back from Edwards from 20. No good. Gafford gets the board. Mavs down 5. A minute 20 remaining. Dinwiddie brings it up. The screen from Gafford. Dinwiddie crosses it over. Dinwiddie, ball hogging. Dribble hands off to Grimes. To Kyrie for 3! Misses. Offensive rebound. Gafford has it. To Washington. Washington in the lane on the smaller Conley. Puts it up. No good. Another rebound. In! Washington converts to third chance. One possession game. 111-108. 50 seconds remain. Edwards orchestrating the offense. Screens Conley. They get the switch on to Dinwiddie. Edwards driving up. No good. But they call a foul. Oh my God, Dinwiddie. I thought Dinwiddie played great defense there. Oh my God, that's so soft. Where's the foul? That is such a bad call. Edwards wasn't even touched. I'll tell you what, if that was Luka, you're not getting that call, and you damn well know that. Edwards made the first. 112-108, 38 seconds. Miss. Oh, he misses the second. 112-108, 35. Here come the Mavs. Kyrie up the left side. In the lane. Kyrie lays it up. Missed the fucking layup. Offensive rebound, Washington. Grimes has it. In the lane to Kyrie for 3. Kyrie hits. Kyrie hits. Kyrie hits. 21.7 seconds left. They're going to review to see if it's a 2 or a 3. Oh, was Kyrie's foot out of bounds? It's definitely a 3. But was Kai's foot out of bounds? I think he's okay, as his foot was haloing. I don't know if his heel touched. Oh, this is so close. I think he's good. I don't think he touched the line. It is literally a millimeter. Literally a millimeter away. I don't think he touched it, though. Good bucket. Official call, good bucket. All right. Woo! 112-111. 21.7 seconds left. No timeouts for the Mavericks. 2 timeouts for the Timberwolves. They are in the bonus. The Mavs will have to foul, obviously. You can play for a steal and then a foul. Gets it into Conley. Conley loses it! Oh, Randall gets it back. Oh, my God. And now they have numbers. 3-on-1. You got to foul. You got to foul. Foul! They do. They foul Mike Conley with 11.8 left. Oh my God, there was a loose ball. Julius Randle popped up with it. Conley just slipped and Maxey dove on the floor. Randle got it. And then they waste precious seconds off the clock. Conley, a great free throw shooter. First one up and cash. Of course, it's a season high for Conley because he always fucking kills the Mavs every single time he's played since he's been in the league for 16 seasons. Second one, good. 3-point game. Have to wonder if the T-Wolves are going to foul. Kai with 10, with 9, with 8, with 7. Kyrie for the tie! No good. They foul McDaniels. One free throw ends the game. Minnesota did not foul Kyrie. Contested look. I don't care that it's contested. I don't want anyone else on that court touching the ball. He's made that before. It just didn't fall. It looked good too, but it was short. Three seconds left. McDaniels missed the first. Missed the first free throw. Minnesota going to take a timeout here. He's going to ice his own free throw shooter. Look, I'm proud of the way the Mavs played tonight. I think they fought like hell, given the circumstances with everybody out and everybody injured. At this point, there's no moral victories, though. I mean, you lose this game, you have to play OKC tomorrow night. So, it's unfortunate you lose this game because you really did fight. You showed togetherness. You showed some scrappiness, but going to come up short here unless there's an absolute miracle to be had here in the last 3 seconds. No moral victories whatsoever. This team will be fine with Luka. This team will be fine with Luka. This team will be fine with Luka. That's what I'm telling myself. Watching this right now is no fun. McDaniels, a 75.5% free throw shooter. He's 5 of 7 tonight from the line. He dribbles. He puts it up. It's good, and the game is over. The Timberwolves will win. Kyrie, of course, makes the 3 at the buzzer. So it's a 115 to 114 loss for the Mavs. Another heartbreaker. Another heartbreaker for this Mavericks team. Played him to the wire. Fought really damn hard. Couple plays here and there. Couple plays that weren't made by the Mavs. Didn't grab a couple offensive rebounds on some possessions. Couple of plays the Timberwolves did make. That's the difference in the game. Mavs lose 115 to 114. It was a really great game, but they come up short. And oh, by the way, you play the best team in the NBA tomorrow night in the Oklahoma City Thunder. Probably without Kyrie Irving. Not good at all. Not good at all. That is going to do it for today's show. The Mavs lose 115 to 114. I appreciate all of the real ones that joined us on today's show. 11,000 people. That's awesome. We'll have a video out on the channel tomorrow surrounding the latest Mavericks trade rumors, what they need to do here at the deadline. But until then, let's go Mavs. Peace out. Appreciate you joining me here on today's show.